Hello, today I will show you how to make this effect. Wait a minute. It's like the contour, the mountain contour effect, and there are kind of I will move the camera. There are some points on the contour lines, and there are points under it as background. So the whole effect is like kind of okay. Kind of very good, I think. So sometimes you want to make this effect, and now we have geometry nodes, and it's very easy to make that in geometry nodes. So let's begin our tutorial today. So let's go to Blender 4.1 and let's go to geometry node here. Press new, and let's begin. So first we will disconnect this, and we will have a grid here. This I will treat it as the like the ground. This ground. So we will make the mountain here. The first step is to make the mountain. So we will need a set position and make offset. We connect to noise. We will use noise here to make the mountain. Yeah, you can see that. And we will need to map range, change it to vector and connect here. So the noise is from 0 to 1, so we want to make it to -1 and 1, so it will first we need to save it. Okay. Then we have this. So we have the in 3 direction, positive or negative. We all have values. Now, so we need a mass vector here, and we choose scale to change the strength of this vector, and maybe less. So we have this, and because of the low polygon, we need to subdivide this mesh and change it to like 4. 5 is okay. So we will have this, and you can see that all the directions it has offset. So we only want the z direction have the offset. So we will have combine x, y, z and separate x, y, z. So we will use the z direction like this. So this is the basic mountain, and I think I need maybe lower the scale of the noise to make it smooth, and the strength like bigger strength like this. And now I think this is okay. And if we change it to -0.5. This shape is okay, I think. And the scale may be bigger. Maybe just tweak this value, you will get what you want. So I think this is okay. And we organize them here. So join them. So this is the basic mountain. We change the name, rename it. So you can use other noise texture like Verona or others to make the mountain. It depends on you. So different patterns can make different effects. And the second, we will need to make the lines. So here I use the mesh boolean here. We connect here, and what we use to cut this is the grid. So here I will demonstrate them by drawing geometry. So here, where is it? Yes, it's here, and I will connect a value here to change the size of the grid. I will choose 2, and I will use this grid to cut it. So and not just one grid, so I need more. I need a curve line. Here, I will join the curve line here to see it. Yeah, it's over here. And I think the Z is a little bigger, so I will choose like 0.1. It's too small, 0.6. So okay, it's here. And I will transform geometry to like make it downwards. Like no, not scale. Sorry. Move it down. No, move it down. Negative 0.5. No, I think that's okay. No, just tweak the word. Tweak the value. And we need to. Now I need to instance the grid on the line, so we can have many parallel grid. So we will have an instance on point. So here, and connect the grid here. Put it here. So disconnect this, and let's check. There are only one grid, two grid here, so we need more. I think I need to use mesh line. Maybe it's better. Yeah, mesh line is better. So 1, 2 is here. 0.5. 10 points. Yeah, 0.1. And I think 0.003. It's too small. Okay, I think I will have more grid to cut the geometry. And I think 17 is okay. Yeah, it covered all the geometry. And then we will these grids here. They are instance, so we need a realized instance. Yeah, like this. And then what we need to do is to disconnect this and connect it here. See, we have this, and this is not perfect, so we will choose a self-intersection to see the result. Sometimes it's not perfect, so we will, yeah, hold tolerant. Then it's much better, and see, there's something happened here. It's not perfect. The Boolean I said in last tutorial, it has to be improved in the future. So I can't solve this. You can just tweak the values to make it maybe solve this problem. So 0.4. So you can just tweak some values. And let's continue. So we will have the lines, and we can see that there are many lines here. So we just need to extract the lines here. So what we use here is mesh to curve here. Yeah, and I only choose the intersection edges. Yeah, then you will have this. This is much better. Just choose the intersection areas, and see there are something happened here. We will see. Yeah, it's like this because the Boolean is not perfect, so it caused this problem. But it's okay. The whole effect is okay. And we almost get what we want. So here I will join that. I will rename it I think it's a contour, contour, contour lines, and this is the third we need to what I made is to instance some spheres on the curves and make it move. So first we need to bake it. Because my computer is not good, so I need to bake one frame to make it smooth, to make my computer work smooth. So now my computer works better. So then we will have instance on point, and the instance is a sphere. Where is sphere? UV sphere or sphere is okay. And the radius is 0.2 and maybe much smaller, 0.5. Yeah, you can see that we instanced on all the points of the curve, so that's not what we want. So we will use the selection here, and we want to make it move, so we will make it at the same time here by selection. So we will use index here, and we will use compare, and we will use the integer because the index is integer, and I will choose equal and equal 0. You can see 0 is here and 1 is there, and you can choose. You can see when this value goes up, the point is moving on the curve. Actually, it's not moving on the curve, it's just an instance on every point of the curve. So when the curve has many points, for our eyes it looks like it's moving on the point, but it's not. So here we only instanced, we join them to see it clear. We only instanced on one of the curve. We want to instance on every curve. So what we need to do here is add a node that it's called split into instance, and it's a very new node. Many people didn't know how to use that. So here we Control Shift Viewer. Here we can see that there are spline 208 splines here. So here we see instance, we only see one instance. So here I will use a node called island index to separate it. So and here we need help to change the curve to mesh here. So when we turn the curve to mesh and we use this split into instance and we choose the point mode, we can see that it's split into 208 instance. So when we use this instance, we instance and then we tweak the value of the index, we can see that it instanced on all of the curves. So here I will explain. First we need to turn curve into mesh and then split into instance to split all of them. I think by here there are modes like edge, face, spline, instance, and so if we wanted to use the points or edge or face, there are no face here. Edge or point mode, we need to turn the curve into mesh. Okay, let's try if we use the spline, if it worked, and we see that it didn't work, and we took the value here, it didn't instance on all the curves, so this method is not working. And for me, I think maybe it's because all the splines they have the points instant. The index of the points is like from 0 to like a very big. There are no the same index for them. So if we use the method to turn them into mesh, we will have the separate island will have the same index in each island. So I don't know why. So just this method worked. So just remember, use this method. And here I want to make it move, so we will need a scene time. We need to use a frame because the integer is frame. So you can see that it's moving and it's growing, and we need to use the mass to multiply 0.1 or 0.1 0.5. It will make it slower, or make it 2. It will be quicker, fast. And when the value of the frame is too big, so they will all disappear. So we will need another mass. So we will turn to a float module. And now I think the value, you can choose your value. I like this, maybe 100 and C. So I think here the curve, I will add a resample to the curve. I need more points here. I want to make it smooth, so we are 1000. Yeah. So let's see. It's moving very slow, so we need it, but it's much more smooth. And we need to 10 the speed. 100. And this value I will 1000. Change it to 1000. No. 500. Just tweak this value, you will get what you want. Yeah, you can see in every island, every curve, the points will move from the beginning to the end. They all have the same speed. And I think this section is finished. And we will join them. This means this is the sphere on point, and we want to render the line, so we will need another node that turn curve to mesh. So here I will use a circle. So make this value smaller. And now I think this is still a little big. Yeah, like this. So we can see that effect is like this. It's okay, I think. So then what we need to do is to set material for this and for this. And this is almost the final effect. And the last is the background points. And see the background, there are some points like this. And this is very easy, just a grid. Here this grid, and I will subdivide it. Subdivide mesh. And maybe size, I will give it a value. So maybe five times bigger, and I will use mesh 2 point. You can choose the vertex, edge, or faces. It's all okay. We can see that it's like this. So maybe too much subdivision. We will like 3, 4. You can just tweak that, and we will use instance as I did in last steps. Instance on point. So we will need a line here. Mesh line is better. No. Like this. Mesh line, and you can have less layers. Just decrease the count. So you will have this. And to make it smaller, you can set point radius to make the background. And decrease the radius. And finally, I will join them. So delete the viewer. We can have this, and I think the grid is too big, so we'll decrease it. So just tweak the values, and we need a transform here. Okay, and maybe bigger size, like 2. Okay, and the radius is smaller. And I think this is okay. This is just almost the same as I did. And when we go to render, and we turn to cycle, turn to GPU, and decrease the sample, because my laptop is not that good. And we can see that here. So it's almost done, and then we just tweak the material. So we will. You can just customize your material. I will just use one to demonstrate the final result. What I use is just image here, like this, and I will turn the environment to 0 strength, like this. Turn off the light, like this, and just to give this a little noise color. Just tweak the colors like this. Yeah, just object is okay, just like this. It's very simple, and you can tweak the camera to make tweak the camera and the viewer, look viewer, and here. And I think this, yeah, to give it like aperture turn into smaller, 0.3. So like this, it will look better. And you can just tweak that to get the final result. And I think the point is too small. You can make it bigger. When we come to render. Okay. Okay, we didn't give it a material. I forgot that. So if sometimes the problem happens, you need to know what caused this problem. Okay, the radius. Okay, it will be like this. You can just tweak this effect to get what you want. So okay, this is today's video, and I hope you learned something. So thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please thumbs up. If you want to see my future videos, please subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.